This is the end of of the week of doing 2-a-days, and it's I'm beat up. I'm pretty beat up. I'm tired. Today's Saturday, New Year's Eve, and I just got done doing. I was supposed to do 40 minutes of cardio. A friend came and started talking to me, so it ended up being about 65 minutes of cardio, but it was easy. I just came home, had my first real meal of the day, had my grapefruit at the gym, came home, had my oats and protein. So I'm kind of interested to see how I look, and the scale. I'm thinking that I think I got up to 27. I feel a lot fuller than last week, so I'm gonna guess I'm either still there but a little leaner or a little lighter. I seem to remember from prior years that I kind of hit a set point at 225. I think like my body likes to be at that weight. So that seems to be a big hurdle to get down below that. But it's okay because I'm still getting leaner, I feel. And I certainly feel like I've gotten fuller. So I'm going to pose, and then I'll see how much I actually weigh. Yeah, so this is as of yesterday. I'm 9 weeks out. I feel like now, like, hey, I've gotten past the introductory phase. Now here's where we really step it up, because there's only 9 weeks left. Got 5 weeks down. Again, no more. I don't foresee any more cheat meals. So like today is my last cheat meal. I had a cheat meal for Christmas Day. Now for New Year's Day tomorrow, either tomorrow or tonight, I get the option. But then I don't foresee any cheat meals until the show. So this is more, the cheat meals were kind of, yes, simulate metabolism, but a lot of it is just the holidays and just having somewhat of a normal life, so that's about it for this week. Thank God, no injuries, no major injuries, a little tweaked shoulder, but other than that, everything's good. So I'm happy about that. And then work is going to get real busy as well, so I'm really kind of interested to see how everything works out. There's not many weeks like this past week where I can just kind of take it easy work-wise and concentrate more on training. But so now we're going back to the real world. All right, so let's see where I'm at. So I see a little more vascularity. That means, for those of you that's a new term, that means just more veins. Okay. I think a little more fullness in the chest. The arms are a little fuller as well. I don't really see the legs losing a lot of size, so that's good. Okay, front double bicep. Front lat spread. Side chest. Side tricep. Rear double bicep. Rear lat spread. Most muscular. And abdominal and thigh. As you can see, I'm still dealing with this congestion, but I kind of expected my quads to be a little better. I think they were a little better this morning, but you know, after doing an hour and 5 minutes of cardio or something like that, and I did legs yesterday. I did legs twice last week. I don't know. I guess I'm holding a little bit of water, which is kind of taken away from the any little bit more separation I might have from last week. This is coming down a little bit more. This is always slow, as always. Happens every year. I mean, the shoulders, I think, are starting to have a little more striation in them. Rear delt, it looks fuller, I think, than last week. Rear delt is popping out. See more vascularity. You can see a little more of the muscle fibers. So, so definitely improvement. I think I've gotten I've gotten a little fuller. I'd say I'm like, I don't know, 80% pleased with it. You know, it's not 100% of what should have happened, but maybe 80%. But yeah, so it's one of those things where, like, oh man, I looked great last night in the gym, and so I don't know, but I'm not complaining much. Let's see what the scale says. So I was 227, 228 after 2 meals. So it's about the same. Again, this is probably the last week where if I don't see a drop, by next week, then I probably have to look at some things. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm somewhat pleased, but not entirely. So, you know, maybe I got to look at some things like, do I need more sleep? You know, that kind of thing. But yeah, working out twice a week, I can kind of understand on the inflammation part. Like, that's a lot. I'm somewhat overtrained. I just ate. Haven't really used the bathroom yet. So, but still, it's getting to that point where I don't want this to become a pattern where I just stay at that weight and nothing ever happens. So yeah, we'll we'll work. I'll definitely like look at that a little more next week. Next week will be more of a normal week, and then we'll kind of start thinking about where I am and taking it more seriously next week as far as the weight goes. But nothing crazy where like, oh man, I got to go back to the drawing board right now. So that's the week for me. I'm gonna tonight. I might go to dinner with some friends and get right back on cardio tomorrow. And I don't have my daughter this weekend, so it's kind of just whatever. And then a lot of work next week, a lot of appointments. So, all right. Well, I will. We'll see you next week when I weigh in, and hopefully it's a big improvement.